Hello. So I'm gonna be a little bit quieter than usual because my boyfriend's in the other room and I don't want to like distract him, but I'll still try to speak a little bit more up while I'm doing this. So I'm sorry I haven't made a video in quite a while. Again, it's just I have been busy with everything that's been happening right now. But now the treatment is over and we just gotta figure out some things after the fact, and then soon, probably around August, I'll be back home. So yeah, that's what's happened with that whole thing with my boyfriend and stuff like that. Just to kind of give you a little update on that. But I've been trying to come up with video ideas and I can never really think much of anything. I finally came up with something that I'd like to share, which is my top 10 favorite Nirvana songs. Let's start from 10 and then go up to the 1, my favorite one of all time. It was kind of more hard to come up with like the last ones. Like I know my favorite Nirvana song off the bat. Like I've shared it in a video before, so it's not going to be that surprising. But like honestly, this list kind of fluctuates depending on like whatever mood I'm in. Like there'll be like a month where I'm obsessed with this Nirvana song, and then another month I'm obsessed with this Nirvana song. Like it just fluctuates because I listen to Nirvana like all the time, like whenever I can. Like if I'm listening to new music, I always still go back to Nirvana and listen to that band. That's like the one thing I always do, is just like go back and listen to their stuff. Like it's something that I never get tired of listening to. That's why they're my favorite band. Anyway, I'll get right into it and I'll start from 10 and we'll go our way up. So here we go. Number 10, Francis Farmer Will Have a Revenge on Seattle. I remember the first time I heard this on the Nirvana album. It was literally my first favorite song off the album. Like, obviously I knew Heart Shaped Box at first, but like when I listened to the whole album entirety, like that was my favorite one to listen to for a really long time. I remember even my friend Kat, who also likes Nirvana, I remember she was like, it took her a while, and I remember like later in the year she was like, oh my god, Francis Farmer Will Have a Revenge on Seattle is like such a good song. I'm like, yeah. I specifically like the part where he sings I Miss the Comfort in Being Sad. Like I just really love that part. It's like, because I feel like that is like so true to including people who have problems with depression, you know, such as Kurt did and stuff like that, and you can really relate to that. Like I miss the comfort in being sad. Number 9, Even in His Youth. I remember when I found out about the song when I was in freshman year. Like I've been obsessed with Nirvana for about 2 years already by then, and I just found out about it. It's a B-side, I think on the Smells Like Teen Spirit one. I'm not too sure, I could be wrong, but I know it's like a B-side regular. I know it's only on a B-side. It's not released on any of their main studio albums or compilations. It's just kind of one of those rare B-sides songs they did for one of their singles, I think. It's such a great song. Like Even in His Youth is like, I don't know, I just really like it. It's like simple. I know to play your own guitar, and like it's just great hooky song. Like I really think like they could have put that on like Nevermind if they wanted to, as like a bonus track or something. Like it definitely seems like a very Nevermind influenced song. I mean like Nevermind song, not Nevermind influence, because you can't influence your own music with your own music, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Number 8 is You Know You're Right. I remember this was definitely the first song that I listened to them that was like, this is apparently one of the last songs Kurt ever recorded with the band. One of the last songs he'd written. I think he only ever performed it once live, and I think it was in Germany, which was one of their last dates. I think Germany was their last date they ever played before Kurt died, and they called it like something mountain or mountain something. I don't know, I can't remember. Like they always used to do that in Nirvana. If you don't know that about them, like they would have like a title at first and they say like this is the title. They'd either be messing with you or it would have been like a possible title, but then they just changed it later in the game. Yeah, You Know You're Right. It's just such a powerful song, like including the way that Kurt sings, you know, like when he screams, you know you're right, and including the part where he says pain. You know, that was my shitty interpretation of it, but like that part, like you could definitely feel like his emotion when he sings pain, and kind of melancholy in a way, because it's like you could definitely feel like it was kind of like, I guess you could say it's almost like a cry for help that Kurt was having right before his death. So it's kind of weird how that was one of his last songs he ever wrote, you know, for Nirvana. I don't know. Everybody can interpret it their own different way, but yeah, it's definitely a pretty dark song. And then number 7 is Milk It. I just love this song. Like, I love most of these songs that I like are really like up-tempo, like heavy, like him screaming quite a bit songs, because I just love the energy he gives off in them. I don't really have too many, like my favorite songs are definitely not the slow ones, like not too many of them are, but Milk It is just, it's definitely one that I really love on Nirvana that I didn't appreciate until later. When I was listening to the album, it's just like the way he says doll steak, and like I feel like that song really embodies Nirvana in a sense, because it goes with that whole like slow down the tempo and then pick it up and then go back up and then slow down with the tempo and then can pick it up, like that whole low high, you know, type of, you know, this is one of the, you know, that's one of the things I like about Nirvana's sound. So Milk It, yeah, it's just like, it's just, yeah, he just definitely, Kurt puts obviously all his like his screaming into that song. Speaking of screaming, this one he also puts all his screaming into, which is number 6, which is Territorial Pissings. It's just an amazing song, like classic. Chris does that beginning bit, and it's just like, you just hear Kurt wailing at the end, where like you can even hear his voice coming out. That's like the like part that's like really like just wow to me. Like he's just like he's just like, he's literally just like giving all he's got left into the end of that song, which is amazing. So yeah, I really like that song. It's just a great, like, you know, like it's just like, oh, it's just such a great song, like great fast heavy song. Number 5 is Heart Shaped Box. That was when I was starting to get into Euro around that time. I kind of finished, you know, I was already just Nevermind, and I was like, okay, I gotta listen to their other stuff. And Heart Shaped Box obviously was the first one that I really liked. And it's just that, hey, wait, I've got no complaint. And I think this is very much like a song that's like kind of intertwines with like his melody and his screaming in a sense, because he's like, hey, wait, you know, like it's still like, it's not like, you know, like he's literally still has a melody to that, and I think that's pretty impressive. Like just to like, it's like singing, screaming, I guess in a sense, but it's not completely like nonsense. It's like, it's still greatly melodic, I think, as a single, obviously. Probably Heart Shaped Box is one of my favorite music videos as well by Nirvana. Probably is my favorite, yeah, it's my favorite Nirvana music video. And it's just, yeah, it's just a great song, you know, that definitely, that again, definitely has the quiet and loud tempo thing going on again. Just a great song, basically. Don't really explain that. Number 4 is I Hate Myself When I Want to Die. The controversial song with well, it was only controversy over the title, because, you know, they said it was supposed to be a joke, but, you know, it's like with Kurt's situation, it's like who jokes about that? You know, like obviously some deeper problem going on there, including with Kurt. You know, I think he wanted to do it, but I think again it was mostly just kind of like all people thought he was just a depressed junkie. Like, I hate myself when I want to die. Let's just name it that, you know. But regardless of the title, it's actually a really good song. Like, again, it's just such a, like, I just love these powerhouse songs. Like, they're just, they're so great. Like, the whole dynamic of it is just great. I just love it. I think the first time it was ever released was on the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack. I remember buying the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack just so I could listen to that song, and I loved it, and I thought it was really great. Number 3 is, I don't know how to pronounce this right. I think it's Cumbergin. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll put the title up here, or somewhere on the screen. I'll put it up there. I really got into this one my junior year of high school. Like, I remember just like So good. Again, another powerhouse song. Just, you know, love it. I just like these like heavy songs because they just have so much power to them. They're great and like I just love them. And then number 2 is Old Age. She's probably the slowest song on the list that I have right here, but it's my second favorite song of all time. I know it had previous names as well, but I know it as the last version, as the Old Age version, and it's the one that's only you can find on YouTube. Like, you can't buy it anywhere. Like, it's weird. It's like some version of Kurt playing it like it sounds like on a cassette, and it's only on YouTube. Like, that's the only place I've ever found it. I don't know if it's been in an official release or not, but I haven't found it in any of the CDs that I found. Not even like the with the lights out box set versions. It's like they're just like earlier versions. They're still different from this version. The specific version that's on YouTube is like very raw, and that's why I like it. I don't know what version it is, but yeah, it's just him on the acoustic guitar though. I know that. It's just him on the acoustic guitar playing Old Age. And the number 1, my favorite song of all time, Aneurysm. I remember the first time I heard this, and it was actually on the With the Lights Out box set. I don't think I got into Incesticide yet at that point. Or I think that's pronounced. I don't know. Like, I'm pronouncing Incesticide wrong. I don't know how. Whatever. I'm just calling Incesticide. But anyway, basically, yeah, it was before that, and it was that long version with the long beginning intro. And I just loved it so much. That whole beginning intro, just like, roaring guitar, and like, I loved it. That's probably still my favorite version compared to the regular studio version. Like, that With the Lights Out box set long version with the long intro is still my favorite version of Aneurysm. Yeah, it's just, it definitely has like rock, but definitely has that pop part where he's like, come on over and do the twist. This definitely shows like the pop influence Kurt had, you know, in his music. Definitely. And he definitely like meshed that punk and pop thing together, like, without making it too poppy. You know, it's just a great song. It's my favorite song of all time by Nirvana. Anyway, yep, those are all my favorite top 10 favorite songs by Nirvana. Hope you liked the video, and thanks for watching. And leave down a comment below what your favorite Nirvana songs are, or you can just name your favorite Nirvana song of all time in general, or you can name your top 10 as well. It's up to you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, yeah, and help me get to 1,000 subscribers, because once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I plan to do a giveaway for you guys, and give away some Nirvana merch to whoever who wins. And like, I think I'm gonna do top 3 prizes, and just, yeah, give away those once I hit 1,000. So tell everybody to subscribe, and again, thank you for watching. Love you guys, and bye.